Just texted me. That sucked. Man. Thought the Guardians were going to sneak one out. They had a runner on with J-Ram up with 2 outs. They also had Schneemann up. Schneemann got a very hittable pitch. He just couldn't do anything with it. Neither could J-Ram. Almost. There are some little positives. Kafus got his first hit in this game. Rocchio with a big double to get it to 5-4. Cantillo struggled in the first inning. He gave up 4. J-Ram hit a BAM to make it 5-2. And then from there, it just kind of went back and forth, back and forth. And, the Guardians did get a lot today out of Junis, which was good. Carlos Hernandez in his first appearance looked okay. Looked pretty good. So, you take the little wins there. They did win 2 out of 3, so they took out the garbage. There's no garbage in Queens. That is a tough series. So they go from this to play the Mets. So it's a little tougher of a challenge. Obviously, just a little bit. Jones stinks. He is really frustrating me, Tom Tanderson. Good to see you, D. Blair. Kafus needs to start every day. He's gotten 2 starts so far. I think you're going to see more Kafus. I do like what I'm seeing early from him, even though he has only gotten 1 hit. So I do agree. D. Blair, great to see you. Charlie Plotner, big series coming. It's always big when you're playing Lindor. Always, always big. Rocchio not stealing. D. Blair, I don't think it mattered in that situation, to be honest with you. In fact, I would not want to have any distractions for J-Ram whatsoever or have him intentionally walked. D-bag, Bieber's not an ace. I think, Bybee, I think he meant to say. Bybee, I'm just going to say this, D-bag. Early in CC Sabathia's career, it reminds me of what I'm seeing from Bybee. And Sabathia turned out to be a Hall of Famer. I'm not saying Bybee's going to be a Hall of Famer, but I think we need to give Bybee a chance to take his breath. Very similar career paths right now. How can't we sweep this fucking minor league team? A-Train, it's frustrating. Johnny, what's going on, buddy?
How are you?
Hot, Guardians lost, but we're okay. Talking to the people. Never should have brought Junis in. Tom, he did actually okay today. I wouldn't get too frustrated with Mr. Junis. Why is Santana still on the roster? Because no one else wants him. D. Blair, Cantillo's first inning ruined everything it did. It set the tone for the game. Hartford, if they're trying to walk you and miss, you either have to get it or just D. Hartford. I wouldn't get too in the weeds of that situation there. I really wouldn't. I actually thought it was the right thing. Burgundy, good to see you. Hi, hello, happy Sunday. Got to pray, take 2 in Queens. It's going to be tough, but it's a good challenge for the Guardians, Casey. They've had a lot of cupcakes. They've had a lot of easiness. They've had 4 out of 5 home series. And in Kansas City Barbecue, if it wasn't for a terrible job by the ump, they would have gotten 2 out of 3, 2 in Kansas City. So it's time to play a little tougher, you know what I mean? Colin says bad loss. I wouldn't go that far, Colin, but I hear you. I hear you. Frustrating says Cram. Just keep winning series, Sean. That's my big message from the series, too. He's right about not sweeping the Twins, though. I would not get too... You can't expect sweeps. You just got to take 2 out of 3, 2 out of 3, 2 out of 3. Wouldn't get too far down on it. The Guardians are on the right path if they're ever going to get back in the wild card. We got to finish out some series and secure some sweeps. Isaiah, they had a good series. I'm not going to get too far down on it. DFA Santana, J-Rod. I would not DFA Santana. J-Rod is a different story. We'll have to see what the Guardians decide to do with him. And it does not sound like, for those who are wondering, it does not sound like there's no rush to bring up anybody else. Because everybody else is injured in AAA right now who they should be bringing up. Bring Bazana up. I would not bring Bazana up, D-back. He is not playing well right now in the minors. So I think actually he needs more minor league at-bats right now. We need to take 2 in New York. Okay, Train. Hopefully they can. Overall, how hated do Clase and Ortiz deserve to be? Ortiz is frustrating. Clase is a gut punch, hated, frustrated. If it turns out to be true, all the stuff he did, it's a big loss. It hurts the Guardians. It hurts the team. It hurts morale. It hurts your bullpen. That's pretty much a full circle. A lot of other contenders are playing each other the next 2 months. A winning series should get them there. I agree with D. Hartford about that too. B. Cato, great to see you. Erase that first. Yeah, exactly. If you only play 8 innings today, LB Browns are fine. Nolan Jones got to go. Good to see LV Browns, by the way. Nolan Jones got to go. He's frustrating. I don't know why they keep playing him. I've done so many diatribes on the guy. He seems like a nice kid. He stinks. Pittsburgh knew they fucked us with Ortiz. I don't think they had any knowledge of it, to be honest with you, but whatever. Isaiah Bazana has been raking in Double-A. Isaiah, I think you're seeing a much different report than I am. I am not getting the same reports you are, sir. And I'm reading reports that Keith Law writes, and Keith Law knows his stuff. So we respectfully disagree. I don't know, Katie. I don't know. My son and I said the same thing. He has a lot of strikeouts. He has a lot of lifeless at-bats. He's certainly not a great defender. I don't know. In fact, I would put Martinez. I know Martinez is struggling against right-handers. I wouldn't care. I'd put Martinez in over him. Oberellas, I'm not seeing the same reports either. Nolan Jones has 3 for his last 27. Why is he still playing? Andy hates Bazana. I like Bazana. Keith Law did a whole report on Bazana. A whole report. And it wasn't a positive report. I trust experts and scouts who know what they're talking about. I trust Keith Law. Keith Law works for The Athletic for a reason. He did a whole thing on Bazana. I trust what he writes. I like Bazana. I'm glad he's playing better in Akron. I'll start following it more. But that report a week ago was not positive. And that's that. You still have these first-round picks coming up lately. Tristan Bazan just came back from injury, and I know he's been playing better, I guess, in Akron lately. Fine. He was really struggling up until last week. Mel Kiper, Keith Law. Mel Kiper, by the way, all he does is has a big job too. You guys are. Ooh. I trust, again, I've learned, trust Keith Law. Bazan ain't coming up here. Don't. Oh my gosh, everybody's down. Okay, I'm gonna start watching Rubber Duck games and start breaking them down for the people in the room. I will start breaking them down. Feels like Andy Dolan. Not nice, D-bag. Great to see you. Oh, long lost bastards. What do you mean, D-bag? Mel Kiper's not a moronic idiot. I don't agree at all. Yes. This time over Double-A ball. Thank you, Katie. Katie's my friend. I love Katie. Katie, you're the best. Kiper doesn't know a lick. Dude is consistently wrong. I do not agree at all, by the way, about that. I don't even want to go into it today. Look at his record. Look at his reports. He usually hits about 75, 78% of his selections. Pretty good. And by the way, he really likes Shadur Sanders. If he hits that one, too, that's a good day for the Browns. All right. I'm going to do a whole report of Bazana. Everybody's concerned about Bazana. And I hope he does do well. I really do. All right. Have a good night. I've been called Andy Dolan. Been called worse. I would like to be Andy Dolan. It'd be fun. Come over for the Dolans for dinner. Drafts are a crapshoot. Kiper's pretty good. I agree with you, Isaiah, about that. D-bag. I'm going to come on after the Mets game tomorrow and do a whole thing on Bazana. Just for D-bag. And Tristan. And Isaiah, I agree with you about Kiper. Have a good night, everybody. Enjoy your Sunday. Be back here tomorrow for the Lindor Mets against the Guards in Queens. Have a good night. Be back here tomorrow.